G'day viewers, so I'm going to try and hopefully this swim is salvageable if I'm guessed it correctly. This tyre has been on here since the rim was new, so probably 1987 or so when this damn thing was new. So this tyre is probably the original to this swim and been on here since then. It's time I took it off and put a new tyre on this swim. I had a pair to this swim, but for some dodgy redneck, the previous owners, because we bought this on a machine, and the previous owners of it, I don't know what the hell they did, but they've welded here all around and welded it onto the hub. They cut the hub out and put a bigger one off another rim and welded it in the other one of this and welded it in so that it fit the bigger hub. I don't know why the hell they would do that, but that rim's stuff, so hopefully this other pair to it isn't as bad, because the valve part was rusted out in the other one too, because the inner tubes, when they're flat here, water sits here. When you park them like that, water tends to sit and gets in there, accumulates at the valve part and rusts the hell out of the rim. So of course the water doesn't really get it when you inflate them again. Water just sits in there and just wrecks it. Yeah, this tyre, I could not get the bead, because this tyre is so hard, and it's obviously too dangerous to inflate, because look at it, it's in pretty bad shape. I had to get the bead to break, I've had to anchor it against this rack, fruit drying rack, just some railroad lines concrete into the ground. Very, very, very solid. I anchored it on like this, flat against the rack. I got the forklift with a prong and pushed it and pinned it against here, and just in low gear, and just kept staking the tyre till the whole bead snapped off. So usually I just get from here, push into the rack as hard as I can, and bang, it breaks. Did the same on the other side, and yeah. And it's a tyre beating machine, which you just use a tractor and a solid object, and away you go. Now getting this off is going to be fun. I'll just use a crowbar in here, push it up. Taking it off's not so hard, but putting the other tyre one's harder, because I've got to try and protect the bead from getting wrecked. I've got to try and make it tubeless. So hopefully, not much rust in there either. It's pretty new in there, so it's good. Let's get this damn tyre off and see what the rim's like inside. Okay viewers, well I know this is not the proper way to remove a tyre, but it's the redneck way, that's for sure. Get the screwdriver in, smash it into the bead with a hammer, ledge, and work your way around, bit by bit at a time. And work your way all around until this side's off. Then they get the other side off. I'll show you how to do that. But what you do, you get the hammer, you use a hammer, because I can't, because the rubber obviously grips pretty hard. Just make your way in here and just do that and wedge it out, work your way around. So yes, this tyre's been on there for a long time. 20 years of sunlight. The UV rays made this tyre hard as a rock. It's a Goodyear Super Traction or something, G8. 6-ply tyre, max load, 1310 pounds. Yeah, pretty old tyre. Probably a little bit older than me. Okay, viewers, I've got it off. If there's the inner tube, yeah, the valves have been snapped off. The sun's just wrecked the valves, and they just, yeah, didn't hold on too well. There's no patches or anything. It doesn't look like it's ever been taken out, so it's probably the first time it's been taken out, and I don't know, that's a date here, I don't know how long, but it's 3/74, either that says it's 1974 or something, I don't know. 650, 695, 14, that's the rim, it fits. This must be it here, 3rd, 1974. So yeah, old Australian made inner tube, really thick quality rubber. And there's the other one which had a repair, and the valve was also snapped off. Here's that other rim I was talking about. As you can see, they just welded another hub into it, and I've smashed it out with a hammer, because you've got to have a half a ton of weight in that, and that snaps off with a trailer. Could be deadly. And there's a valve that rusted out. The water sits in here, and there. It just sits and accumulates in the reel. Just rusts that bit out, and yeah. That one's scrap metal now, it's gone. Hopefully this one here isn't that bad, so it looks pretty damn new too inside, so hopefully it's got a tiny dent in it, but I'll fix it up. Hopefully this rim's perfect. There's the inside of the tyre. Looks brand new in there. A little dirt and crap falling in. Now to get it out, I'll get your crowbar in here and pull out this way. Then I start wedging the bead off around here. And then wedge your crowbar in here, pull it out and smash it out all around. With it, hit the bead of the tyre so it slips off the rim. Right way around till it completely comes off. But I think this rim might not be any better valve wise. Look at that. This Redneck glued a tubeless valve on there. Hopefully it hasn't chewed through. I might be able to save this rim hopefully. So yeah, let's get this bloody rim off. Now this is the worst part of moving an old tyre. You stand here, crowbar under there to pull the rim up. Someone else can stand there, or one stand in the crowbar. There while it's wedged up, you keep the screwdriver and just nibble it off slowly and work your way around. As it comes off the rim, while you're holding it up, whack the hell out of the bead so it pushes off the rim. Give it all your might and it will come off. And there you go. Just remove the tyre without the need of any machinery. It's a good thing this rust isn't as bad as I thought it was, so I'm going to wire brush that all completely gone and put some wire brush all around here where that rust went. Put some cold galvanising spray paint because this rim's actually pretty good. Although someone tried to weld something in here, I think there was some sort of pulley of some description, and it was driven by a motor. So it was off a machine that was driven, powered by self-driven I should say. Other than that, and that rust isn't too bad, which is good. So other than that, and the welding, this rim is fine. 5JJX14 5th 1974. So that tube and this tyre has all been on here since 1974. A lot older than I thought it was. Bloody hell. Over 30 years old it's been there. Bloody hell. Can't believe that. There you go. 30 years of neglect in the sun. It's hardened this tyre to crap. But I got it off. Now I'm going to fix this rim up and put a new tyre on it. I didn't think it was that old, that's for sure. Viewers, now I got the damn tyre off. Got this rim painted. Just painted all the bead part. That's where that's a drawback to having a tube. Tyre starts to come off while the valve starts sinking into the hole. Moisture gets in. Water sits in there and never dries and just rusts the hell out of your rim. But yeah, the rust isn't too bad there, so I put some protective cool rust on it all the way around here. Straighten that out as best as I could. When that dries, I put a new tyre on it and I go tubeless. It's a 14-inch rim. I think it fits. I think these will fit the old HG, HK, all those old Holdens. So I don't know what brand it's supposed to be. It's all rusted off. I doubt it's ROH. There's RO something. 5JJX14 5th 1974. Same age as tyre and same as a tube. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know they were that old. That's why the damn tyre was so hard to take off. Anyway, viewers, I found myself a new tyre. Normally I wouldn't recommend putting something this old onto our rim again, but it's only going to be for our farm. 14-inch. Reasonable tread. No cracks in the sidewall. No holes. Except for that part of the bead, but that'll still seal. Yeah, there's nothing too serious about this tyre, so there's my replacement. I'm going to put these little Schrader valves in. Screw your little tool on the top. Some dishwashing detergent as lube. I have the proper that lanolin stuff, whatever the hell the tyre place is used. I just use dishwashing detergent, it's good enough as lubricant. Then I get this little multi grips and this wedge. There you go. She's on. And that's how you put your Schrader valves on. If you don't have any of the right tools. Just improvise here. So what you do when you're putting your tyre on, you polish the bead. I tend to polish everything just under here with lots of dishwashing detergent, so it's really slippery. That way it goes on the rim easily and a bead won't bite and break away from the friction. Obviously you've got to find the right side of the tyre. Let's see that the front part of it is. I'm going to face, that little code thing will be the front, so I'm going to get the rim. Pick it up like that. Just smash it in so it slides into the tyre. Then I make my way around it and just, nibble it on bit by bit till it slides on. Then this side here is going to be the hardest bit, but if you're careful you won't damage the bead too much. Use lots of that dishwashing detergent as lubricant and you'll be fine. I've done this that many times now, so it gets easier and easier. Let's put it on. Okay viewers, now I've got this far. I smeared all that with lots of dishwashing detergent. Then what I do, I get the mallet and just tap around the bead. And then it will just pop itself onto the tyre, under the rim. As I smack that, she'll slide on. Just like that. Pretty easy, isn't it? Now, I'm no tyre fitting expert, but it's pretty damn good. The mallet doesn't last very long though. I only paid $5 for it, but anyway, it's good enough. Get the idea. Smack around there. Use more lubrication so you don't chop the bead out in there. So there was a hard part now. I work my way around here and I put heaps of weight here. So this sits into the inner part of the rim while I work my way around here, and the bead will just slide on the opposite way. So yeah, we'll get this going and we can get it pumped up. Okay viewers, after doing what I did, fit it around, pulled it around and got up the seat. As I got to the last part here, I put a lot of weight in here, just pounded it with that crowbar, using the head of that crowbar, so a tyre would snap and lock into this part of the rim. Then I just went around it and smashed it around here with the head of the crowbar, and bang, it just snapped on. And there was a part of the bead was bent in one place. The bead somehow was warped when this tyre was moved, but what I did, I used a lot of detergent in there and just dropped the tyre flat, bounced it hard. Then I held it like this and squeezed so the bead would seal as I pumped it up. As it stopped leaking, let go. Because when these things seat, you don't want the fingers getting in the way. Not to recommend everybody fit a tyre, but I've done it this way that many times, so for a farm tyre, it's bloody good. Holding air too. So yeah, I got this and a previous tour I did yesterday, which, yeah, it's good to have a spare wheel now. Fits our farm trailer good. So yeah, thanks for watching.